this effect is very easy. Or is it? I'm only gonna ask you once to subscribe, so you better subscribe now. So the first thing we are gonna do is go to a website and search for these kind of videos, because you are probably not gonna have a nice clip, and if you do, just use it. Import that clip into your Premiere Pro. Once you have them on the timeline, now you can decide where you want to put this effect, where in the timeline you want to put the effect. Well, this effect will work better if you put it in the starting, because if you want to put the effect in the middle somewhere, you need a specific kind of clip, and we would need to do a lot of things, which I can make a video about, and I will not include that in this video, because if you want that, you need to ask for that in the comments. In this video, we are only gonna put that effect in the beginning, and most probably most of you guys would need that effect in the beginning, so that's why we're gonna take a snapshot right here. Just go to this icon right here, export frame, and now very easy part, go to Photoshop. Now many people will say that you can just do that thing, you can just mask out the thing in Premiere itself, but the thing is, I find it easy in Photoshop to do, so that's why I'm gonna use Photoshop. Now that you have this in Photoshop, we are gonna just select this matter of subject or matter of importance or subject of importance. Now we are just gonna select this and copy it out in a different layer. So I'm gonna use pen tool for this. You can use whatever you want to select this out. You really do not have to be very careful with these selections. Now make a selection of it, copy and paste. Now that you have this, go back to the old layer, erase that specific section, and then what I'm gonna do is, after erasing this area, you have to go to edit, fill, and here select content aware fill, hit OK, and we are gonna take spot healing brush or healing brush and take anywhere here and then paint over it. Export this image right here. Once you have exported that, you can start exporting these, but you can just select this portion and Control J, and then you go here, select this area, and you can make another portion from here. So, and now as you can see, we have 3 sections of this building. You can add even more detail by putting up a shadow here. So what you have to do, you just have to export all 3 of the sections of the building, and that's it. Okay, so here a job with Photoshop is done. You can close the Photoshop like I did, drag the original footage a bit to the right, or you can say a bit forward, and take this, the full screen, the full image screenshot, the one we edited. So now what we have to do is, we are gonna arrange the layers. So the thing is, we have to put the topmost layer in the bottom layer, not the bottommost, the above this one, and the middle one of course goes in the middle one, and the bottom one goes to the top one. And now what you can see is, the building is here. You can check this like this also. Now there's only one thing left to do, is to animate this into the scene, which is actually very easy. Okay, so now we are gonna edit the bottom layer first. So here you can see the anchor point is not where we want, change it to where we want. Simple. And now that the anchor point is here, we can go some frames ahead. Click on rotation, scale, and position. This is the final destination. Now we can go back in the starting, or maybe one step ahead of starting, wherever you want it. So we are just going to go in the start, and here we are first going to animate the pop effect. So let's just make it, and now we are going to animate the position of it. Now in the starting, we want the position to be a bit high and a bit right, and we want the rotation to be a bit like this. Okay, we have changed the things here, and now you can see it looks quite odd. Or you can just do whatever you want with the animation. It is totally up to you how fast or smooth or. So we are gonna do this thing with all of these things, with all of the components, and it should look something like this. Very easy,